Hey, what's up everybody? So today we are going to talk about getting started catfishing and about what kind of gear you need, the cost of it, and it might surprise you how really it's not too expensive to get started. So the first thing you're going to need is a rod and reel. Now it doesn't have to be anything special, but you're going to want a little bit heavier reel. This one, it's a Torrid TR600. This was in the $35 to $40 range. Picked it up at Academy Sports. Same way for this rod, it's an Ugly Stick GX2 medium heavy, but really any medium heavy rod is going to do just fine. For catfishing, it should be able to take in the biggest ones. I would recommend getting a 7.5 foot rod instead of a 6.5 foot though. That's one thing I wish I had done different. As far as the next thing you're going to need is line. Now this is just some ProCat 30-pound test. This should be strong enough for most of your situations, and it's only about $5 a roll. So this one spool, 250 yards, will have plenty of line to spool up one pole and probably two poles. What you're going to need next is hooks. I would recommend getting circle hooks. Somewhere in the 5 to 8/0 range should do just fine. You can pick up a pack of those. They should be somewhere around $1 a piece. Maybe you can get them cheaper, especially if you buy them in bulk. You're gonna need some weights. This is an inline weight, a 4-ounce one. You can get 2 ounces to 5 ounces. Most all of your situations that should be good, unless you're fishing in a river with heavy moving current, then you might need more. But really for just getting started, 2 to 4 ounce weight should be fine. You should get some barrel swivels. They don't have to be anything special, just maybe a little bit heavier ones. These should only be $1.50 to $3 for a pack of 10 of them. And this is just so you can make up rigs before you go with the hooks and weights on them before you are fishing. Next we have pliers. So to cut the line, whenever you're cutting line, you can use clippers, or if you have a pair of side cuts laying around the house or around your garage, you can use those too. Either one of them work just fine. As far as getting the hooks out of the fish's mouth, a pair of forceps here, or you can use needle nose pliers. They'll work just fine for catfishing. The forceps you might have laying around for other types of fish though, typically panfish. You can get the hook out easier because they're much smaller than most of your needle nose pliers. Work fine. You have a knife. This would be for if you're using bait fish like shad or skipjack or bluegill or something and you're wanting to cut the bait fish. It's good to have a knife with you for that, as well as flaying a fish. If you decide to keep a fish, you can flay them. Flay knife like this. This is a Rapella. I believe it cost me around $8 or $9 at the local tackle shop. You can get tackle boxes to hold your gear, but you don't have to have that. You can use just a bag for that. Another thing that's nice is a big net. Now this is going to cost maybe $20 to $25. It's better to have a bigger one though, because the last thing you want to do is get a big fish and then have it break your line right on shore trying to get it out, or especially if you're in a boat struggling to get it out, that's going to be pretty tough to get a large fish out without a net. It'd be good to bring a ruler or something to measure a fish with. One, if you're wanting to know how big the fish is, and two, if you are wanting to take a catfish home and flay it for that night. There's normally minimum size requirements. The state that I live, it's around 13 inches for most places, and in some it goes up to 14 or 15 inches. So it's just good to know if you're going out. And that's pretty much it to get started. So just to recap, for getting started, it's about $150 with one rod, and if you're looking at 2 rods, you can easily get started for $250. And that's pretty much a wrap. If you guys like this video, please click the thumbs up button and click subscribe, and I hope to have new videos out hopefully every week, but I'm definitely getting into this and hoping to have more of them out there. Thank you guys. See ya.